So tomorrow there will be another number for the one who had a name. Desert wind and a perverse desire to win. History buried.
This fall is a critical time, right? I mean, there's this huge international meeting in Copenhagen in December where world leaders are going to gather to decide whether we're going to successfully fight climate change or not. You know, what different countries are going to do to make a difference. And so this is the critical couple of months. And we wanted to do something powerful like this.
Rarely in advertising do you get to work on something where the cause is this important and this immediate. Like we've all heard, the climate change has progressed far more rapidly than all the scientists have predicted. It's easy to kind of go la 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 and just keep going with your daily lives until you are forced to do the research and face the ugliness of what could happen. So there was pressure. If you're going to do something good, it better be now. Like now's the time to do something that really is going to motivate people.
There's 200 people here right now, crew people, actors that have come from all over the place, and great people, all doing it for nothing. You know, we talked to an actor that came from Montreal just because he cares. I think it's a great indication that there is so much appetite among people to do something. The way that we framed this up, do what your kids would want you to do. Knowing what we know, that we are at this sort of critical point on climate change, and unless we have drastic reductions in greenhouse gas emissions and massive changes from governments, global warming is going to be kind of past the point of no return.
Well, I think what inspired the spot is just a couple of months ago when the Iran protests happened, we were all just so captivated by all the images we saw on YouTube, all the images we saw on Twitter, and how immediate everything was, and how these protests just happened kind of like wildfire. And it just sparked this, what if kids really understood what could happen to them in the future?
I loved the idea of it being about the children's future, because we tend to forget. We're so caught up in the moment, I find, us as a society, and so it's raising awareness. It's about the footprint that we're leaving and what we're leaving behind for the children. We do want to create this change. We do want to consume less, and we don't want to be embarrassed about how wasteful we are. All the kids that I know are very concerned about these things. They're children. They don't understand, why you wouldn't be.
Hopefully commercials like this and other things in the future where we're learning about climate control and climate defense. and so things like that in the future are going to help our children to be able to start a new generation of conscious, environmentally conscious children.
I watched this program on 48. They were like, one person can make a difference. How to make the world a better place.
I mean, yeah, with the cops and everything talking, like, they're just real people, but I kind of felt angry, like, people should listen to this. I mean, people don't listen to kids very often.
This is our chance to, like, make a difference.
This is one of those get to yes sort of issues. I think a lot of the time it feels like such a huge thing that people don't really see the impact that they can have on it, or don't feel like the things that they can do are going to make a difference, or they don't realize, or they don't feel the real consequences sort of every day. We have this giant issue that is going to impact the future of all of these kids, right, in their lifetime. This is kind of our shot to do.